fade away. In and out. Divac claims it.
What Sacramento would like to do here is get 2-to-1 possessions, get 2 scores and a stop, and if they do, it's a 5-point game.
Weber, thought about a 3, bounces into Divac. Turns on Malone and is fouled. That's Karl's second.
Little series that Utah runs, that little rub cut, and then Malone catches it. And right there, if you give him some space, he'll jab, step in, shoot the jumper. If you close out on him, he likes to drive it. Stockton likes it. He likes to see it. He says, now we need some defense. We got to get some stops here, guys.
In this odd short season, maybe the seedings don't mean as much as they would otherwise. Adam Keith, seldom used of late, comes in. Russell sits down. 35 seconds left in the quarter. The Kings won 10 of their last 11 to finish 6th. They have been right there, very competitive through 7 games, regular season and playoffs combined against Utah. So maybe the gap in reality is not as big as in perception.
Also, Bob, just certain teams match up well with each other, and the front line bothers Utah.
Isley almost had it go down, but it popped out. What better example of that than the Knicks against the Heat?
Right.
Beat them out of the 7 when the Heat were a 2 last year, and without Ewing, beat them out of the 8 when the Heat was the 1 seed this year. Maxwell. Before he can lay it off to Divac, there's a foul.
Again, right now, you look, Vernon Maxwell's going to shoot 2 free throws here. Bob will score 72-65. If he makes them both, we've got a 5-point game. Sacramento gets a stop. That means they did a nice job closing out the quarter. They've got their team fresh and ready to go. And you put the pressure on the Jazz, only up 5 going into that last quarter. They're in a good position here right now.
Talking about matchups, we said it during the first game of the Heat-New York series. New York was better off being 8 and drawing Miami because of matchups, not 7 and drawing Indiana, where the Pacers actually would have been a more prohibitive favorite, I would think.
Well, I think what also happened in this series, that first game, Utah jumped on them by 30 and said, yeah, you can throw that regular season out. There were 3 overtime games. These teams played close. The Jazz will get them now that they're in the playoffs. Sacramento bounced back, and they're not going to go away quietly. Utah's going to have to beat them here today. They're not going to lose the game or give the game away. Utah's going to have to take it.
They're back within 5. Isley looking for the last shot. Double pumps it up there and misses.
Now get big arms, a ripped chest, and cut abs with the perfect push-up. The perfect push-up works with the natural rotation of your arms and shoulders to maximize results and minimize stress on your body. With the perfect push-up, your hands, arms, and shoulders rotate 90 degrees, just like in a punch. All the energy of the push-up is captured and transmitted right where you want it, to the muscles. There's no wasted effort, just muscle-building movement. And as your arms rotate, you feel it work in your biceps, your triceps, your chest and abs, and your shoulders. Invented by a U.S. Navy SEAL and made with steel and a ball-bearing movement, it's the push-up perfected. So here's the deal. The perfect push-up is only 2 payments of $19.95. When you order, you'll receive 2 perfect push-up rotational handles, and you'll also receive the Navy SEAL-inspired perfect push-up workout chart. You'll be ripped in no time. Get big fast. Call right now for the perfect push-up.
Call 1-800-896-9005.
It's not about black and white. Who is wrong, who is right. Who will win, or who will lose. You got to get into the game. Each year, the World Food Program helps 60 million hungry children get off the bench and into the game. You can help. The World Food Program. We feed people.